let's say whatever, everything was lied. It's crazy to me how they would go so hard against a black person that they think is a scammer.
The woman at the center of a viral video who claimed a man threw a brick at her head because she would not give him her phone number is now wanted by Houston police. This story got national attention after that woman live streamed what she claimed was the aftermath on Instagram and started a GoFundMe.
But what I do is I expose people who lie, and especially try to tear down the police department, because all it's going to do, people are not going to trust going to you guys, right? Correct. So I was trying to show Detective Thornton that Rhoda Osmond was creating another scenario to get money. And it's like she didn't want to see the evidence when it started to get hot. And then she stopped talking to me for 2.5 weeks, and it really upset me because she was asking me for all this evidence and I was sending it to her, and then she ghosted me. But when you have a person who was claiming she was assaulted and now she's in the club drinking again, doing handstands, taking off her top, doing all these things that victims usually don't do when the assailant is still out there. It's been almost 2 months. There hasn't been an arrest. And Rhoda Osmond is still, doing her makeup, getting her haircut, spending money on diamonds and pearls, and it's out of control. And I just wanted to bring this to your attention because for weeks I've been ignored.
And can you say you sent those videos and things to Detective Thornton?
That is correct. I sent her this almost, and I can forward you everything I sent her. I said, hey, Detective Thornton, you told me that you were the one that froze her GoFundMe, but now she's claiming she got almost $50,000 and she's in the strip club. I said, can you please call me? Because I have a fraud case against her, and if this is what's going on, is the case open? Is it closed? I want to continue my case. I'm not going to let this woman fraud the system so that the next woman can do it and potentially be harmed.
Okay. Yeah, I see that Officer Neal talked with, I think, Rhoda back in October 18th. Yeah. She was an unknown female, does not know. They approached the security guard at the location, mentioning the fact she was hit with the brick, supposedly. But then the people at the bar are saying, no, she was in there, partying it up and got hit with a box.
Yes, I just want to make sure that right is right and wrong is wrong. And I think that what she did was she made the Houston police look bad, and she just made all this money, and she is laughing in everyone's faces.
Right. And once this case is over, we'll probably send all the fraud and fraudulent information to our financial crimes and property division.
Okay.
They're the ones that handle any type of financial crime or fraud, or maybe even I'll make a phone call or two today or tomorrow.
Gotcha, bitch!
Daniela, Houston police got called to this street in September, and when they arrived, the woman seen in that viral video told them that an Uber driver threw a brick at her head and then tried to kidnap her. But tonight, she has become the focus of this criminal investigation because Houston police say the surveillance footage captured by cameras on this street doesn't match her story.
Now, what they're saying here is that they could have picked up that surveillance footage at any time, but they waited. They waited until you, our women, and you, our men, fought over a lie to further divide you. Think about that.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watched.
This video with more than 1 million likes on the Shade Room's Instagram page captured the moments after what appeared to be a brutal attack in West Houston.
Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face?
The woman is 33-year-old Rhoda Osmond.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
Seen here in tears in a hospital gown.
She told the detective that responded that she was hit in the head with a brick after she refused to give her phone number to a guy on the street.
And was that verified by any of the evidence that detectives looked at?
No, that was not verified.
Harris County prosecutor Keith Houston says surveillance videos from that early September morning show Osmond hitting a man first.
So she's the one she was the aggressor?
She was the aggressor, yes.
And it was a water bottle that hit her, not a brick?
He did have a water bottle in his hand, and we think that's what left the mark.
According to court documents, she asked someone else to launch this GoFundMe for her recovery, raising more than $42,000. But as the story went viral, a blogger on TikTok called police, alerting them to this 2020 GoFundMe, which claimed a vicious assault by a security guard in Minneapolis.
Detective Thornton verified with Minneapolis police that there was no assault done at that time. It was completely fictional.
Prosecutors allege theft by deception and believe she would have received all that money had the campaign not been shut down.
So, that whole believe all women thing, how many times in 2023 does that not count? And I'm not talking about violence against women. I'm not talking about rape against women. I'm talking about all of it without some evidence, without some proof, without some other than a woman crying. Because I've seen a million of those. They cry. That's the first thing they do. And then you go, oh, because men are protectors. And they always say we don't. But we also don't like scam artists either. So, you tell me, are you black women gonna apologize to your black men? Are women gonna apologize to their men? Because Carly Russell, and I was a kid when Tawana Brawley came out. That whole believe all women thing, look up the cases. You'll stop. Uncle Scruff, I'm out.
The violence that I have suffered since September 30th is just unbelievable. I can't even believe I'm here. They try to leave me for dead.